Hello, hello. This is Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, a look inside. I'm coming to do something very special, just something different. I wanted to just talk to you briefly about Pluto, about Pluto and the effect of Pluto in the houses, in the natal houses. And I came across something on the internet and I thought, oh, let me share this because I like the way they thought, but also I wanted to just go through here and throw my own 2 cents in. And I just thought I would go ahead and do Pluto through the houses tonight. So let's start with Pluto in the first house. I currently have Pluto in the first house by transit in the sign of Aquarius because I have Aquarius in my first house completely. And Pluto in the first house means psychic energy that thrusts through the immediate matrix, the place where essence and body collide. The energy is like an X ray that scans the immediate environment for intuitive material. When they are alone, there is a voice that speaks, but it doesn't use any words. Hmm. Very interesting. That was Pluto in the first house. Next, we have Pluto in the second house. The second house is the voice. These people can receive psychic stimulus through voices, masquerading as thought. These thoughts have a unique voice. They may even feel like some thoughts do not belong to them. And this is natally, okay? So I guess this is only natally, but if you have these by transit, you might also feel some of the, just what this feels like. You might get some of the influence of what it's like, because this is basically talking about the natal. So Pluto in the third house, natally, the individual provokes the immediate environment with a striking extrasensory radar that forces psychic energy to respond. Information arrives at the pinnacle moment through any communicative medium. That's conversation, something heard through television and radio or automatic writing. Pluto in the fourth house. The psychological base is acutely psychic. It operates on a highly charged frequency that attracts intuitive information like a magnet. They go inside to die, and spirit guides wait patiently in the twilight zone. The spirit guides are forms of protection, guidance, and warning. Pluto in the fifth house. High flowing psychic energy conduits through the creative experience. The gods speak through their art, performance, and self expression. Children may bring powerfully intuitive messages to the individual. This is often the message of the inner child who is inherently and magnetically spiritual, wise, and clairvoyant because its umbilical cord remains connected to the divine. Wow, that's amazing. Pluto in the sixth house. Psychic sorcery activates through the act of service. When supporting a person in crisis, ill health, or fear, the individual begins channeling powerful knowledge beyond their years. Empathy, therapeutic wisdom, and counsel. The gods use them as their sole physicians. Pluto in the 7th house. Psychic activity rebounds and reflects here. Intuition is passed from the heavens and through friends, partners, and loved ones. Everybody that is important to the individual becomes their personal and unknowing medium. Pluto in the 8th house. This nature is purely psychic. Its very essence activates a world rather left concealed. It can stimulate every ghost, angel, and spirit from every medium. The body can be a vessel for cacophony, or in a cacophony of intuitive explosions. The other side magnetizes to them and uses them to experience or communicate absolutely anything. Also, the relationships are profound. They lead lovers into the light, but first they cross through the dark, and only the courageous survive. These relationships show them how far they have come. And I was born with Pluto in the 8th house, so wow. Pluto in the 9th house. The higher mind can do its psychic prophecy from the unconscious. Stepping into the mind of the explorer, the philosopher, and the truth seeker opens doors for the inner guru. It means that symbolism, prophecy, cosmic wisdom, and spiritual law becomes features of their daily experience. Pluto in the 10th house. Intuition can be directive guidance in the voice or with the reverence of a parent or superior. So the psychic's voice can be almost threatening or forceful. The intuitive messenger here is their future self, the one who has transformed and accomplished their greatest aspiration. Pluto in the 11th house. The 11th is an Aquarian house. The Aquarius house. So it's the intuitive message is electrocuted and passed through the medium of air. It means that the individual can receive psychic revelation in the form of prophecy, knowing the future and through visions. And finally, Pluto in the 12th house. Intuition accompanies every social interaction and energizes through universal empathy. The person can see into the soul of other people. They have visions and prophetic dreams, but they must spend a lot of time alone to reflect on the message and regenerate their psychic spirit. So this has been Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology A Look Inside, discussing Pluto going through the natal houses 1 through 12. Which house do you have your natal Pluto in? And how has your natal Pluto affected your life? Let me know in the comments. Blessings.